They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trent Murphy able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well. Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
All right, here we go.
They're going to go for it. It's Goff. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. Fourth and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But fourth and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the play. So not much to speak of scoring-wise in this first quarter of play. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. We're back to Southern California right after this. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Cousins on 3rd and 2. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jamison Crowder, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Redskins have taken the lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to let it go again. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here we go. Green.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Cousins. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mark Barron in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Aaron Donald drop him behind the line. So on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
All right, here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and try to knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky. Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
All right, here we go. Boom,
They are going for it. Gone. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go now. Green.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. So he couldn't find his man there as it falls to the ground.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Goff now, and the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. Josh Norman with a pick. He can be such a tone setter for a defense.
His confidence has grown from his first snaps in the NFL. Found his place, found his way, and now everyone just wants to avoid throwing the football in his direction.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. This one caught by Crowder.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Surveying the field. Unable to connect there on the pass play. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green.
Off the play fake, Cousins. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Cousins. That is caught. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
I know my mic is off. Do you think I want to talk right now? We're down 14-0.
Running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Redskins are are going to add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking,
34 seconds. We can make something
maybe
happen.
the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. Detroit, 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 Detroit. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Deep drop. And the catch made by Kenny Brin. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. So the offensive unit called the TO. And now we are ready to resume play. Here's Goff now on second down. Rolling to his right. Looking for his tight end on the
there we go.
It's complete. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's
3
good
for 10.
enough to move the
25 yards, 2
As a
interceptions.
general rule, offensive
Not
linemen
great.
like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football.
Close to the Jeff
Sometimes
Fisher.
they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now a first down throw. Gone. He's going to float this.
I didn't even know I was
right
throwing it to him.
side.
I'm not even going to lie. I just pressed a random button.
A great read, and it's picked off. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So they're unsuccessful there, hooking up on the pass.
What do you mean the Yankees shut down Garrett Cole?
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Crowder's got it over the middle. Give him 7 on the play. Now on everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play.
I don't even know what to do
now for
anymore.
what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Look at that.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And actually, Larry, hold that thought. We're right back to the action. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
I don't need nothing at
This is fielded at the
all.
chalk of the
I
10.
just need something
And a nice
done.
return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Caught here left side by Brett. 20 yards on the pickup there. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
On 1st and 10, Goff. That is caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity missed there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble.
And a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran corner, D'Angelo Hall.
He had the step, man. He had the step.
Getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be about
Dude.
a full yard shy of the
Dude,
20
no.
to 19-yard line. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
What?
And he'll wind up losing yardage
A read option
back at the
with Kirk Cousins.
21-yard line.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches
I'm scoring.
he's
I can
not
score
immune
this.
to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
I don't need nothing at all.
Here's Austin.
Oh,
So a change of possession here on the punt. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Call it a pickup of 7.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
18 yards on the pickup there.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Here we go now.
Now Goff on first down. He's going to leave this for his
Okay.
running back. It's complete.
keep blocking. Oh, go, Todd
He
Gurley.
gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. It's a gain of 20 that time. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter.
I think I can get a little corner shot here.
Here we go now.
Goff on first down. Completes it to Quick. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hurry up, here we go. Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. Blue,
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So he couldn't find his man there as it falls to the ground.
here we go now.
Throwing on third. Goff. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
Hurry up, here we go.
Desperation time for Goff, and it's caught. Touchdown. Brian Quick from 6 yards.
Dude, I'm telling you, I got this.
And the Rams
So
have got
different.
this back to a one-score game. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower.
Nice
bam,
Dunbar.
right to the receiver successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And he'll make it across the 20.
Oh, we just gotta get a stop, man.
Shot at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Green, 39.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 12.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's
How
trying
do I
to do
stop
is
him
make
from
the
chewing the
defender think
clock?
he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body
they
to
actually
keep
went
the
for something.
defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Time for a break. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they'll go on the ground. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Thompson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And no return possible here.
Oh, we're going to have a chance here. We're going to have a chance.
He'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
So ways to go here on 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's his tight end, Lance Kendricks. That one goes for 24 yards. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Back to throw. Got his man over the middle. This is quick. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. He's back to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Back to throw.
I didn't mean to.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops
Wrong
out.
button.
Incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Now Goff. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball, meaning a 50-50? The ball's in the air, defenders there, receivers there. Who's going to make a play on the football? And in this case, the defensive guys actually got it done and knocked it away. Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter. And they
Get there.
Yeah, it's such a close game.
All right. You know, it was a really good game, guys, honestly.